What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. Before we jump into today's video, guys, a huge shout out to Manscaped for sponsoring today's video. Christmas came early, ladies and gentlemen, because I just got the brand new Performance Package by Manscaped. Let's take a look. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, is what you're gonna find inside your Performance Package by Manscaped. Manscaped has created the world's first all-in-one men's grooming kit that has you covered from head to toe. Right here is the Lawnmower 4.0. It's waterproof, it's coreless, and has built-in skin-safe technology. As you can see, it's got a built-in LED light, and the skin-safe technology helps reduce nicks and cuts. Speaking of Christmas, these guys right here are perfect stocking stuffers. Right here, we've got the Crop Reviver, which is a refreshing bald toner spray. And right here, we've got the Crop Preserver, which is a bald deodorant that smells absolutely amazing. But wait, there's more. New to the collection is the Weed Whacker, which is a nose and ear trimmer. And just when you think they've covered it all, Manscaped is no longer just for below the waist grooming. They now have you covered head to toe with these bad boys. This is the brand new Shears 2.0 luxury 6-piece stainless steel nail kit. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, nail kit. For a limited time, you'll also get 2 free gifts: the Shed Travel Bag and the Manscaped Anti-Chafing Boxer Briefs. Don't wait and get your holiday shopping done right now. Link down below, go to manscaped.com, make sure you use my promo code FLAIR, or just click the link down in the description down below and you'll get 20% off. Plus, free international shipping, plus the 2 free gifts. Huge shout out to Manscaped for sponsoring today's video. It's brands like them that I partner up with that allow me to do what I do every single day, which is make videos for you guys at home to enjoy. So with that being said, enjoy the rest of today's video. What's going on, folks? Welcome back to another video. We're starting the day off well. We're at the ranch, and it's cold out here, and the squirrels are scurrying, the rabbits are moving, and it's time to hunt something. So, maybe some crows too. We've heard some crows flying, but we're at the ranch. Beautiful day out here. It is a little bit chilly, but as you can tell, we are decked out in walk in the woods and not shoot each other mode, and you got some chalky milk.
Yes, sir.
So life is good. So we are gonna roll around. We don't have a super like crazy objective. Squirrels, rabbits, crows, flies that dies. I mean, we're just critter hunting. I mean, there's still doves out here. If doves like to fly, we can shoot those guys as well. But the plan is we're just gonna start walking around the woods, stay warm, pretty much killing time before we go attempt at shooting a deer, I guess. But that's pretty much the plan. Maybe we'll get something, maybe we won't. But we do have the e-collar and crow decoy. So we're gonna probably walk the bottoms here, all these trees, sweep it, because the deer are way on that side, so we don't really want to bother them. But we can walk anywhere over here and then up and around there, kind of looking for squirrels, rabbits. You're a big rabbit guy, you were telling me.
Big rabbit guy.
Really? How many rabbits do you think you've killed in your entire life?
Oh, I really don't know. Probably 100.
Really? Dude, I've killed like 3. I suck at rabbit hunting. I don't know how you can be bad at it, but I am. Like, don't you just walk around?
Yeah.
I mean,
you just walk around.
How can I be bad about walking? Maybe I just don't walk enough. Maybe I need to like.
That's what it is.
Do you guys do like all day walks?
Yes.
Because fuck that. There's no way.
You're just walking down the trails. You gotta walk in the.
Dude, I'm walking 100 yards. I'm like, yeah, I guess I'll go get some Scooter's coffee real quick. I'll call it a day. So you guys are grinding is what you're telling me. Well, I'm here to grind. We've got 3 hours before deer light needs to, well, we need to get in the deer stand, which is another reason why we're wearing orange in case there's some trespassers out here. We don't want to get shot. I'll shoot them because they're trespassers, but I don't want them to shoot me. So we are decked out in the orange Bucks gear. That's pretty much the plan right now. We're going to head out, get to, should we just start walking from here?
Let's just start walking. Okay.
I'm going to let you lead the way, squirrel rabbit boy. Did you know I can do a squirrel call? You never heard the squirrel call?
A little bark. Yeah. Okay, respect. Oh, the little. Yeah.
That sounds just like a little squirrel chirping up there. So, hey, I got the call. You've got the manpower. Yeah, we'll call it that. Let's get to walking. You guys stay tuned. Alrighty, folks. In the woods we are. In the woods we go. I don't know what I'm saying. Bro, why are we squirrel hunting? Oh, there's a cactus.
Cactus?
Yeah, look. Oh, yeah, there's a cactus.
Hey, get it for else.
Yo, there's a legit cactus, son. You wouldn't think you're in the Midwest, huh?
Yeah.
What's going on
Look
here?
at this.
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's a big boy. We're going to walk the ravine back, go back to the cabin, kick that crow call on, see what happens. If not, maybe we just got to shoot a deer. Stay tuned.
That's a nest after nest.
Yeah, there's a million nests. I think you're right. The conditions aren't right. Comment down below. What are prime squirrel conditions? Because I'll tell you right now, about 42 with like a 20-mile-an-hour south wind, chilly and partly cloudy around noon is not it.
Oh, I gotta take a poop.
We suck, ladies and gentlemen. It's the wind, isn't it? It's got the darn wind. The darn wind, the rain, the barometric pressure's got them all doing goofy things. So here we are setting out crow decoys, and we are wearing blaze orange. That's it. Maybe that's the challenge. Blaze orange hunting challenge. Let's go ahead and take all. We're cooking a pizza too, so at least we got some lunch coming up. But over here, I'm thinking this is where we're gonna set them up. Right by our vehicles, tractors, and sheds and cabins. They're gonna stay above these trees, but if they're close, look at the squirrel nest in that tree. How are we not shoot a squirrel today? So I think the plan is we're gonna sit under the porch, set out decoys in the collar. They're gonna stay above these trees. I know that, so it's gonna be a little bit of a poke, but I got a full choke in. I think we'll be all right. I'll put in some duck loads. Life will be good. We're gonna sit under the porch of the cabin. Once they get close, me and Luke are gonna walk around and hopefully get them down. We can maybe cut them up and grill them and put them on top of our pizza, like sardines or something. Crow decoys are going out. They're gonna be like, wow, they're feeding next to the cabin, weird. Crow fight, here we go. Got you. Not a single crow can hear that, are they f***ing deaf?
No.
Well, we gotta shoot a big deer tonight, this is bullshit. How do you not get a crow, rabbit, or a squirrel? Well, no crows, buddy. Hopefully this pizza's fire. Shoo! Lunch is served, buddy. I'm telling you, pizzas are game changers for like deer camp food. Everyone was saying it's like big meat and whatever, which I'm with, but like, dude, you pop a couple of these suckers like $4.
Oh yeah.
Feed the fam. This is what we're eating instead of crow. Rip. Once we get this eaten, taken care of, sit here for maybe another 30, 40 minutes and head up to the deer blind, so stay tuned. All right, here we go, boys. Gotta be a little bit quiet. Oh, okay. Well, we parked. We're gonna walk. I don't know if I'm gonna walk that way, but I'll probably just walk out and around our blind that we're sitting in. It's the same one my dad and brother shot their deer out of. It's like over down yonder. So we're just gonna go out and around. Just trying to be extra cautious so that way the deer don't hear us, see us, or smell us. It's pretty early, isn't it? What do we got here? 2 o'clock? I'll take. That's not bad. They might be out there already. These deer out here have been getting out there fairly early, but we got everything we need. We got pews and cameras. Check the cameras real quick just to make sure stuff's not getting squirrely already out there. Oh god, what deer is that? It looks like a unicorn. Look at the unicorn. Dude, that's the desert plot. Oh, that was at 1, so an hour ago. Okay, we're good. So anyways, we'll see you guys in the blind. Today is the day we are thankful for being in a tower blind. Some of the other hunts we've been on, not a big deal. Could be in a tree, could not be in a tree, but it's blowing like I think 30. Normally if it's windy like this, I imagine if I was a deer, I probably wouldn't go hang out outside. Go ahead and get the old 6.5 ready for battle. The old silver bullet. On a day like today, you're happy for, well, I mean, I guess a smaller round probably flies pretty flat too, but you're gonna need a pretty good rifle today to get with that wind. I'm gonna try to get a close shot today, but that's pretty much the plan. You know, I've got this weird feeling with the wind blowing right at us. I have this weird feeling we're gonna have some skirt action. Like we're gonna look back and we're gonna be like, oh, buddy's righty. Like I've got a feeling like they're gonna come from the corn. We got a doe right in front of us now. That's the one nice thing about this wind, bro. Like she has no idea. If a big buck goes after her, we flip that window open and ba-ba. She's not like a big mommy or nothing, but probably a good one to take out if we were doe hunting. We're only after the big boy though. She got pretty darn close. It is crazy how big the deer look from afar. If we see the freak, I think he's gonna look like a moose because I thought that deer was before I looked hard, I thought I was like, well, that's a big doe. It's just her. Like, I mean, not that I've hunted this place a lot. I mean, this would be my 1, 2, 3, 4. Dude, this is only like my 5th time hunting this place. Never have I seen one doe enter and stay. Like it's normal for like one to pop in a minute later. What, like she's been solo missioning these radishes for a solid 30 minutes now. But I'm just waiting for the big buck to be like, damn son. And then just like that. And we got another doe in the plot coming from the west. This other doe is literally 30 yards right here. Like she does not care. That's a big mama, so maybe she's got a big boy with her. All right, we've got 2 more, so 3 in total. 2 coming over there. Those look like mature deer. They're sort of fighting a little bit too. It's good because they should start coming and the buck should be right behind them. It's peak rut right now, so it's just a matter of time before the freak shows up. All right, well, we've got, how many does? 2 more just came in. We got 4 total, and then buck just came in. He's a spike. Probably not gonna be my buck tag for rifle season, but the good news is he's making it in. And any other buck that comes by is gonna be like, ain't nobody touch my woman. So they should all focus over there.
Getting it.
Is he ready to, is he gonna,
oh yeah, he's
is he gonna smash?
Yeah, he's, look.
Oh man, he's gonna smash. He's running him, It's a big body for this little spiker. We're getting good action, and we only got an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes left, so plenty of time. We're getting some action. We just gotta wait for big boy to show up. We have 10 deer in the food plots, ladies and gentlemen. 10. We just had 3 does come in on the east side, which is where I thought the bucks would come from. All the other deer came from the other side. We literally just played musical chairs, and 3 deer came in on the side that I thought they were gonna come in on. 6 does and 1 spike to our right. So now we're like, we gotta look both ways. Hopefully big boy shows up. All right, well, we just got a notification on our phone, a photo of a camera that's on the one other food plot on this property. That's not this one. And right now, broadside is the freak. So the normal deer hunter would be like, cool, let's sit out there tomorrow night. Not me. I'm impatient. We're gonna go put a spot and stock on this sucker and get the freak down right now. Stay tuned. There's gonna be deer right there. What is that? Did you hear that? No, it wasn't. Dude, he grunted. You think so? Grunted. They kept going that way and we would have went that way. We might have intercepted him, but he probably stayed so low into those trees. We're just gonna have to catch him, slip in on the next time. Shoo! It is the next day, ladies and gentlemen. We are headed back. We were gonna hunt the desert plot. We're gonna hunt. I checked my cameras on the way here, and as of 45 minutes ago, the freak was in the plot next to the tree that we were in the blind of last night. So, feels stupid if I don't go hunt it because we know he's out there right now in that vicinity. We gotta hurry, we're running about 25 minutes late. It just happened. We're gonna go ahead and haul booty there. We'll see you guys in the blind. Stay tuned. Hey, how's it going, folks? We're in the blind about 12 minutes before shooting. But we were really quiet. We did good. We were super quiet getting in here. The buck, the freak, we've got like a little cedar tree in front of us, and he shredded it last night. Not even last night, like an hour and a half ago. He shredded it, scraped on it. So we're hoping that he maybe will come back. Anyways, stay tuned. We've got deer in the plot. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At least 8 does. 1 spike on the end, and then we had like a, I don't know, he is probably an 8 or 10.2 to 3-year-old, decent. Not a shooter in my opinion, but he came from behind us, and he ran. I don't know if he smelled us or not, but we've got does and some bucks moving. We just gotta wait on big boy now. Shoo! Alright, well, it's what, 10 o'clock right now? Yeah. We saw a shooter deer, shooter buck. He was a nice one. He came in. What is up with these flies? Get these stupid ass flies out of here. We saw a shooter. We really did. He wasn't, I mean, shooter's in like a 3.5 to 4.5-year-old deer. That's, well, maybe even older. I showed Chris the video and he recognized the deer. He gets the same deer crossing over. He said based on the body, he says he recognized it. He thought that was like a 4 or 5-year-old deer, like a mature. He just didn't have a crazy rack. And you know, when the freak's walking around, it's kind of hard not to go for one with a crazy rack. Like, I'm down to shoot a different deer besides the freak, but it's got to be like a giant. I mean, it's just got to be bigger than the last one I shot. I kind of want to just work my way up, you know, to the freak, I guess is what we're doing. But anyways, we had 4 does sitting here for like an hour. That was insane. They literally just ate and munched and ate and munched and ate and munched. So they left. We waited about 15 minutes. I haven't seen any more. We'll have to be careful on the way out. It could happen on the way out too. It's the rut. You just never know. But as of right now, there's no deer. So we're going to pack up. We're going to head back to the cabin, eat some lunch, hang out for a little bit, and then get back out there and get into the blind that the freak was in last night and sit there. Probably get out there around 2 just to be safe. We'll see what happens, so stay tuned. Shoo! That was refreshing. Went back to the cabin, took a little snoozer, 45-minute snoozer, ate some pizza, ate a Hot Pocket, drank a Coke and a body armor, and I'm ready to go. That's what the cabin was for. I know we didn't really show you much. There wasn't really a whole lot going on there. Like, we fixed up the cabin all summer long for that moment that we just experienced, which was pure relaxation, to get rejuvenated, re-energized to go shoot the freak tonight. night. So we are headed out to the blind right now. It's 2 o'clock, so we've got about, I don't know, I think we can shoot till like 5:30 or so. So we got like 3.5 hours. I think the freak showed up last night at like 4, so we got a couple hours before then. We'll park the mule plenty far away and walk in, be super quiet, and hopefully get a big deer down on the ground. So stay tuned. Gun set up, camera set up. The wind was coming from the north now. It's coming from the south this morning. Now it's north, so it's blowing our scent right across the field. So we tried to kind of come in through the thick of it, but I never really cleared a trail to get to this spot. So we did what we could. Now, time to be quiet, calm down, and just pray to the dear gods. The freak shows up. We are ready, ladies and gentlemen. Well, last night I saw some really nice bucks, but not the freak. Until now, we are going after the freak. We are no longer, well, tonight we probably will, but right now it's like 11. We were going for an afternoon, or like a, I don't know what you call it, afternoon. It'd be like before noon / a little bit afternoon. We're gonna go into the thick of it. We are gonna go where he's at. He was in the thick of it last night. Not last night, yesterday at like 4 or 5. When we were in the tower, he wasn't near there. He was in the woods, and I know where he's at. He shows up on camera all the time. We never were able to get any stands or blinds or anything put in there because I was afraid of bumping him because I wasn't quite sure where he was. I really need to get in there again. But today's the last day of rifle season, so we have to get it done today. On the freak or just a shooter buck in general, something is going down. Maybe even, I mean, do I resort to a doe at that point? I mean, if it's 5 minutes for a shooting light, do you just let one rip, or what are you thinking?
Probably.
You gotta fill that tag, son. Fill that tag, fill that freezer. That is the objective. So something's going down. I want it to be the freak, or at least a buck in general. But we're getting the e-bikes out. First time we've used them for actual deer season. We've been just hauling in so much gear that we can't really do it. But now we're going minimum. We've got rattle antlers, which are real sheds that I found out here. We got sheds. We have a grunt call. We've got binos. We've got obviously the head mount. We've got this camera. We got the long lens. Everything's strapped in the backpack. We even got the shooting sticks on the backpack as well. That way I don't miss. We're gonna have the pew. We're gonna take these guys on a little adventure. We're gonna run around on the road, flank, get down on the south end. We got a nice 15-mile-an-hour north wind, so it's perfect. He beds down on the southwest corner of the property in the thick stuff. There's an old logging road. So we're gonna try to sneak in there with some bikes. We're probably gonna have to hop a couple fences. It's all my property. Okay, I don't know. No trespassing, but we're probably gonna have to hop. I just realized that. Maybe we could lift these bikes over the fence. Somebody's just gonna steal them if we leave them on the side of the road. Probably shouldn't do that because I don't have the keys to unlock those gates because I don't use them very often. So we'll figure it out. We'll get down there. We could access it through here, but it's gonna be easier to get to the logging road from the road. So anyways, that's the plan. We are going guerrilla warfare style. Commando. We aren't sitting in, and then if we don't, all we're gonna do is we're gonna get there. I'm gonna go to, not right where he was, but close. We sprayed down. Hopefully our scent's not, doing anything, and we shove the wind in our face. We'll get probably like right up on the logging road. So we're like, just so we're concealed. Rattle, you sit there for probably 30-45 minutes, I would say, per sit, just in case it takes a little bit of time. And then I would say we advance north. I wanna go to where the trail camera is, where he is hitting. There's a scrape right there. We'll find a place to hide that's downwind and rattle one more time. If we don't get him there, or we don't get a buck to show itself, which I would be shocked if we don't get a buck to show itself because we're gonna be in the stuff that bucks are in. We'll dip on out, we'll drive back around, we'll get in the mule, and we'll go sit in the stand that he was at. Not last night, but the night before, but the one we were in last night. If that makes sense. That is the plan. Operation Kill the Freak starts now. Alrighty, here we go, folks. Man, I feel like we're about to go like shoot an elk or something. Bruh, I'm not even pedaling. How sick are these? Yeehaw, brother. Look at, not even pedaling. Shee, doggy. Sheesh, this hill's getting figured out, son. Goodness. This is just the gravity's just getting it. Alright, we made it. I'm gonna climb up in this. This thing was here when I bought the property. It's not much of a stand, and I'm gonna have to shoot offhand. It's our best option at this point. He's gonna grunt and rattle, and I'm gonna shoot him. I don't know what we're thinking about that. Bro, this is sketchy. I don't trust this. Oh, this one looks way better. Holy shit. I hate heights. Time to shoot this deer. said. That stand is good. That stand is not. I could see really well up there. It was nice. But anyways, we're going to migrate north. We're going to get close to where we have a trail camera that's been seeing the freak. We have one camera that he's on all the time, and that's where we're headed, so stay tuned. All right, we made it. We only went like 40, 50 yards. At the end of the trail is where we have the camera where we saw him. It was at 4 p.m. yesterday. We're going to set up behind a pine tree, break off some branches. I got a little knife, cut them up, get up on the sticks, hang out here for probably 2 hours, do some rattling, do some grunting. Oh God, someone's clipping that for sure. Right, we'll see what happens. But nothing happened, folks. I don't know. You think maybe the wind's just making them sleepy and they don't want to get up and move. And literally less than 24 hours ago, the freak was right where I'm standing. Normally you don't want to go where they were, but this is our last day. We're just giving her hell at this point. We're gonna go back down the trail. We're gonna hang down to the east and get in that ravine. And there was like a little creek. If you remember, I was always like, oh, the buck, if I'm a buck, I'm gonna be down here. That's where we're going. So stay tuned. All right, we made it. We're just sitting along this ridge. There's actually a doe right over there. She don't even know we're here. This is the valley. There's a creek here. There's a creek over there. Big long valley shoots all the way up. We're gonna try grunting and rattling and see what happens. We suck. I just don't think they're in this area right now because, like, dude, you know how many young bucks are around here that are just curious, like.
Doe's right there too.
Yeah. We can literally see does still. There's still does right here. I'm not sure about it. One thing we have seen is some frickin' squirrels, so we know where to come next time we want to go on a squirrel adventure. Here, we've seen like 6 in the last 25 minutes, so we're trying to get out without bumping these does. If we do, it doesn't really matter. But we're gonna jump back up on the trail, head out, jump on the bikes, get back to the cabin, cook up some lunch, eat, and get out to the blind before it'll basically do all that in the next 45 minutes, hopefully. So stay tuned. Alrighty, folks. Well, we got to the spot. Well, not to the spot, but where we're parking the mule. We're gonna walk. It's about, what time is it? 3 o'clock. 2.5 hours. It's an hour never. Wish us luck. We gave it our all, folks. There's not much more we can do. If you guys are curious if we had any shootable deer this evening, check this out. I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At least 8 in the plot currently. I think we had up to 9. Oh, there's one right. There's one right there. But you know, I was just like, I think we just have to chalk it up to the freak.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna shoot a sympathy doe. Not gonna do it. Couldn't bring myself to do it. We were sitting there like, man, there's some pretty mature does out there. Like, they taste pretty good. Thing is, I've got so far a decent amount of meat. Like, I'm like craving for more deer meat. I mean, I'd definitely take some more before the end of the year, but I think you just sometimes have to know when to take an L. And I just got my ass kicked by a brown 4-legged creature with a really messed up rack. And the thing is, I got bamboozled by every buck tonight. Like, we have been hunting 3 nights and 2 days in a row, and saw, except for tonight, I think we saw shooter bucks every morning and every evening, if I remember right. It's all blur. It's been a lot. But, I mean, like, we've seen some nice deer. Like, the one that came in last night was a tank. Probably bigger than the one I shot with my bow. But, again, I had a special place in my heart for the freak, and I had to leave it open all season. You know, my brother shot a buck, nice buck. My dad shot a doe. Banjo shot a doe. So it's like, I've been guiding. Half of the rifle season was a guide, which is great. I mean, that's the whole reason why I got the ranch. So that way I could, you know, share the experience of deer hunting with other people. And the freak wasn't really out much. The first time the freak really started getting freaky was 2 nights ago when we jumped out of the blind and chased around. Because, like, other than that, I hadn't seen him out. And then today we just said, screw it, we're gonna get in on his trails. But I hate to say it, but you will not see another buck at the ranch killed this year. This was my last buck tag was for rifle and didn't squeeze the trigger. But you might see some more bucks. We got some other tags in other locations, but we also have a lot. So the thing about the ranch is there's unlimited doe tags, okay? I know that sounds crazy, but like, and honestly, it's not a bad thing for the ranch because there's so many does. But my goal is not to shoot any more does. Well, I haven't shot any with a rifle, but not shoot any with a rifle. I want to shoot them with my bow. I want to get in a tree. I have yet to sit in a tree and hunt. I know that's great. Like I've been sitting in the towers mainly because I have 2 or 3 people with me, all the gear, you know, trying to make it comfortable for their hunt. Not really me. Now I'm like, cool, everyone's out of the way. Everyone that wanted a deer got their deer except me. We get to go climbing trees. We get to, I mean, for the fun of it, you could rattle some bucks in and just see what we could get. You know, if you guys, you guys let us know. Would you want to see that? Like if we just went up in a tree, rattled, see what we can get in, see how close we can get them. Can't shoot them. And then maybe shoot a couple of those. You have to let us know what you think. We're also thinking maybe doing like a 24-hour survival challenge where all I have is a bow in the wood, a bow and a knife. That's all I have. I don't have water. I don't have food. Nothing. Well, I wouldn't say 24 hours because I got to find a place to sleep and it's the winter. But like eat only what you catch or cook or clean or eat or shoot for 24 hours because there's squirrels, right? Rabbits, crows, deer. So let me know if you guys want to see like just a video of us, literally a bow in the woods. I mean, you can shoot a squirrel with a bow, I guess, if you're good enough.
Yeah.
So a bow in the woods, 24-hour challenge. Let me know if you want to see that. We're thinking of other ideas that we could do that don't have to do with bucks, but could be like really cool, fun, creative ways to harvest more doe. Since I mean, there's just a lot of them out here that really, you know, a lot of them are the same size. It seems like you kind of need to thin them out a little bit. So comment your deer hunting video ideas in the comment section down below. The Freak. We'll see you next year, pal. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.